Pull episode 2. Today we are going to be making apple cream scones.
Okay, so we preheated the oven to 400 and I've cut up some parchment paper that we'll use to line the stones that I'm going to put in the oven to bake the scones off on. This is my trusty stone, my pizza stone that I use for pretty much everything, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to pop it in the oven really quickly just because I want it to be a little bit warm. So Lynn is going to start peeling the apple. And then she's going to grate it. So once we're done grating the apple, we'll start to show you how we mix and get everything ready so that we can prepare them and drop them onto the sheet for baking.
Put the sugar.
So we already pre-measured 2 cups of sugar, right? So you're going to drop that in.
2 cups of flour.
I'm sorry, 2 tablespoons of sugar. Go ahead, drop it in.
Even moms get mixed up.
So we're on the last apple, right? You've shredded all of them. You did a great job. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, we're on the last one, on the home stretch here. And Isabel's just about done with, you're gonna mix up the dry ingredients and then we have to put it in the food processor, right?
Now?
Just stir it around a little bit to like sift it. All right, so next is the vanilla. Pour it into the teaspoon. Careful, okay? Oh!
Don't tilt it that much.
Okay.
You're tilting it. That's better.
Good, good, good. Okay, so now we're going to take the dry ingredients and we're going to drop them in. Oop. Apparently I'm not good at this. Drop them into the
food
processor here. I'm going to drop in some cold butter as well. I'm going to take my knife and I'm just going to spread it so it gets in there evenly. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it here and then, we're going to pulse it. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to pulse it until it looks like cornmeal, so gotta go for a little bit longer. Okay, this looks pretty decent.
Yeah.
Okay, so we mixed it up with the spatula, right?
It's supposed to look somewhat like this.
Right, so now what we have to do is we have to spread some flour, right, so that we can roll it out and then we can cut it up and put it on the parchment paper and stick it in the oven.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We're on the final stages. Rings off for this one. Okay, so we formed our dough into a ball. It's sitting right here. I'm gonna drop the camera a little bit so you could see it. Hold on. Okay, so now what we have to do is we have to actually cut this into triangles and then we're gonna lay it on the parchment paper and we're gonna put it in the oven for about 12 to 15 minutes. Depending on, the heat index on your oven. My oven tends to cook a little bit quicker, so I usually take that into consideration when I'm baking anything because baking is definitely a science. Mm-hmm. I'm putting them in the oven now. Really quickly, I'm putting 4 on each so that they cook evenly and they're spread enough. Okay, so here's the finished product before we put the glaze on. They're a little bit untraditional. I don't even know if that's a word. They're non-traditional shaped scones, but they are amazing. We've made these a handful of times. Evelyn actually took a class at a local place that where she got the recipe for these scones. So we'll put the glaze on and we'll show you guys how it looks and how it finally turned out, and then I'll let Evelyn and Isabel do a taste test. Okay. You gotta pop it in the microwave for 25 seconds.
So while we're waiting, when you're making them, you never ever want to if you put too much of anything, it could go bad in this because these are very delicate.
They are.
As Mommy said.
We said that in the beginning, yeah. Okay, now we're gonna mix up our sugar, right? And milk. Okay, so this is the worst part of it all. The cleanup. That's like the worst part of baking, is that there's so many things that have to be cleaned up.
Ha 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 ha!
Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want a scone, we'll drop one off. Social distancing.